According to former UK Prime Minister Liz Truss, Western institutions have been taken over by unelected bureaucrats hell-bent on imposing open borders, net zero and transgender ideology. She points to a revolving door of recent prime ministers as evidence that changing leadership does not alter core policies.
What does Britain need saving from?
Well, we're all facing the same battle. We have had the progressive establishment infiltrate our institutions. We're even seeing this in the police. We're seeing it in our education system. And what do I mean by that? I mean people who believe in high taxes, they believe in open borders, they believe in transgender ideology. And a lot of people feel that we are losing our country. And it's not just a battle that we're fighting in Britain, it's a battle across Europe. I mean, look at policies like net zero. No one voted for these policies, but they've driven our energy bills sky high.
What are your thoughts on Andy Burnham? What do you think we'll see from him as a Prime Minister?
I don't think, as I said in my speech, that anything is fundamentally going to change, because we still have the same people running the Treasury, running the Bank of England, running our police, running our justice system. Blair essentially rigged the system against the kind of values I believe in: free speech, patriotism. We've now got a very left-wing establishment. So I think people in Britain are unhappy with that. That's why we saw Keir Starmer being replaced with Burnham. But I don't believe the policies are going to change. And what people are really angry about is the policies, not necessarily the person in number 10. We have a system that is now ungovernable and needs to be changed. It's not just the Prime Minister. We're now on the 7th Prime Minister within a decade. Maybe there's another problem. That's what people need to be thinking about.
What do you think the problem is with having this revolving door of Prime Ministers?
Well, I think the problem is that too much power has been given to unelected bureaucrats and unelected judges, and they are not accountable, and they are ideologically motivated in favour of things like open borders, high taxes, net zero, and until we deal with that, we're not really going to change our country. That's why we keep changing prime ministers, but nothing really changes.